Yay!
We've been using that intro now for almost 3 years, and
Yep.
tonight for the first time, because I think I was actually paying attention, it sounds like we have a clock ticking in the background.
Yep.
That's what it
You
sounds
didn't
like.
notice that?
I probably did, but yeah.
Where have you been?
Yeah, where have you been?
I'm always ready to go like that, And
Welcome to the show, Ken. Welcome to the show.
this is my first time. Oh, thank you.
Hi, everybody, and happy Tuesday and all that glorious stuff. And
Happy Tuesday.
Hello, Enzo. Hello, Myra.
Hi, Enzo.
Hello, Alicia. In other words, podcast.
Oh, whoops,
Yeah.
that's me.
Hi, A.M.O.K.
Is that
There we
you?
go.
That's me. In other words, is me.
In other
Oh,
words,
yeah, I do remember
Wrong
that.
podcast. That's my
all
other.
right. What do we got? It's the Arkansas week, and
Yes.
I'm gonna go over a couple of things that we got going on in August. And not even gonna talk about July, since July is like so over with. But I mean, it's really I've not enjoyed August. I mean July. It's been hot, and
It's been hot.
I think I'm not
Oh,
gonna do
you ain't got
August.
nothing
Stormy.
until August.
And
August it's just gonna be hot.
You know, I told my mama I felt so sorry for her because she was pregnant during the summer months, because she had me on the 18th of August. So
Yeah?
she had to go through the scorching
What-
summers of Alabama.
What
What
an
a
evil,
terrible child
what an
you were. That
evil
was so
child.
terrible.
Wow, an evil child.
It's rough.
You should.
That's
you
our
Hey,
should
you know
feel
what?
topic.
bad.
I did not
That's
tell
our topic
my mama
for
to
tonight.
get pregnant.
Yeah,
True.
One of my
I
boys.
mean, you weren't around at that point.
I think you
So.
chose your birthday in advance. There you go.
Probably.
One of my boys was born in September, and the other one October. So I feel for anybody right now.
That's terrible.
Oh, right.
Ooh,
Yeah.
it
Terrible.
was rough.
Warren was.
Thumbs
middle
down
born
on
in
pregnancy.
October.
Thumbs down on kids. It's terrible. They ruin everything. If,
Love my kids.
No,
all right, what do we got?
That's until the grandkids come along. Then it's fantastic.
Oh, the
grandkids.
grandkids are
Thumbs
amazing.
up on grandkids.
Yes.
Grandkids are good. Yeah, I guess that's one thing kids are good for, because you give your grandkids back to them.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right there.
That's a plus. I do like that. What do we got? August 1st through 5th is the Tontitown Grape Festival, and it's a big deal. I've never gone. Every time I say I need to go, but the problem is it's in August. And in August, I stay indoors. The only outdoors I see is when I'm going to my car to go to another air-conditioned building.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much it. But if you guys like to sweat and walk around, that's a great place to go do it. A lot of arts and crafts and a lot of food. I like food. Real big fan. Tontitown's got some great food up there, actually.
You need to go because it's going to be cool this weekend.
89 degrees. It's going to be 89 degrees. Huh? In Tontitown, it'll be 89 degrees. Yeah. And,
I don't know.
There's a chance of rain, which won't cool it off. It'll just bring the humidity. It'll feel like 120 anyhow.
Well, where is Tiny Town, my
friend? It's not to
friend?
discourage the event to all you folks, because you go out there and enjoy yourself in the heat.
Tontitown.
Yeah, in Tontitown. And in Mountain View, Arkansas.
Mountain Dew.
Yes,
No,
Mountain Dew.
View. I don't like
It's right next to Mountain.
Although they have the new Honeydew Melon Mountain Dew, and I'm willing to give it a try. But on August 5th, in Mountain View, there's a Arkansas Fiddle and Banjo Championships.
Ooh,
So it is cool. I mean, I just get amazed by these people getting out there showing off. That's fun.
I can hear it.
I like it.
Yes. I grew up on that stuff, so yeah.
There's a guitar.
I love fiddle.
Yeah, and that never made any sense because they call it dueling banjos, but one's a guitar and the other's a banjo. It's not dueling banjos; it's dueling banjo.
Okay.
Actually, have two banjos in it.
No, it's a guitar and a banjo.
They have a guitar in it too, but there's also another banjo.
I thought you said it was a fiddle. I thought you said it was a fiddle.
No,
maybe it is a fiddle. I don't know.
It's a Arkansas Fiddle and Banjo Championship. We got sidetracked anyhow.
Well, now I have it in
and
my head.
that's in Mountain View, not Mountain Dew.
Two things I've paid attention to tonight.
Is it Mountain View where Dog Patch was, or is that Mountain Home?
Now, Mountain Home was
I think Mountain
a
Home
president, wasn't a president.
No, that's Van Buren. That's Mountain.
We're so off topic. We're so unlucky
Yeah,
tonight.
you guys told me cool. Watermelon Festival in Hope, Arkansas is August 10th and 12th. And I brought this up before. That sounds like a good thing. And it just, once again, it's all about arts and crafts because Arkansas is all about arts and crafts. But there's all kinds of good food there too. And that just sounds wonderful. And if you're into cars, they have a car show there that getting some pretty good traction. Let's pass by that. There another thing in Mountain View, Texas, and August 18th and 20th is the 19th annual Mountains Music and Motorcycles in Mountain View. So that's pretty cool. If you want to go do that, and the 31st annual VW Festival in Eureka Springs is August 25th and 27th. And
Fun.
hey, that's kind
If
of
you've
cool.
never been to Eureka Springs, everybody needs to go. It's the best place ever.
It is hippieville 100%, but it is a cool place. I have to admit that. And for the ghosty people, you've got the Basin Park and the Crescent Hotel. That's really cool. But just the vibe of the place is
The
pretty chill.
vibe,
I
it's
like it. Yeah,
beautiful. There's tons of
it
art.
is beautiful, and
Yeah.
it's gonna be hot.
hmm
Yeah.
But it's up higher, so it's a little cooler. I don't understand that
cool in
because
the
if you're up
evenings,
higher,
too.
you're closer to the sun. It doesn't make any sense why it'd be cooler, but it is. And anyhow,
The
that's
nights
my
get nice
thought.
and cool, though. And it's very close to Roaring River, which is just across the line into Missouri in Cassville.
But it's a cool place, like she said. You don't even have to go there for an event because you can go there on a Tuesday after the show and have a good time. So,
Absolutely. Yeah.
but anyhow, that's all I got for Arkansas for the month of August.
August.
So, I would I'd go to any of these things except for they're outside. I
If
get
they were
moist.
inside.
I don't like it. Anyhow,
See,
hey, we got a guest tonight. Well, wait a minute.
Adrian the
No, we
Bumblebee.
don't. We have the infamous paperback.
No,
Yay! Woohoo!
infamous.
See, yeah,
It'd be
infamous.
famous. Doesn't have to be infamous.
Oh, that
Infamous
changed.
hurts my feelings.
That changed a couple weeks ago.
That's the librarian.
Not unfamous,
Right.
infamous.
Infamous is bad.
Infamous.
Anyhow,
We have
had
the
somebody else.
fabulous paperback.
Fabulous.
Fantabulous.
Fabulous.
Fantabulous.
But yeah. Anyhow, here comes the excuse for Mr. Edilla. We don't know how to pronounce his name, so we're gonna Edilla.
I think it's
Adia. We're gonna mispronounce his way Edilla because he's not here.
Adia.
We
It's Adia. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
What do you say? What do you say now?
He has been really, really busy with work, and he was
We
just getting
understand
off
that.
work, and he was trying to get home, and he was just not going to make it in time, so he wanted to reschedule.
No problem. We got it.
He did. He
Because-
rescheduled for the 16th, and 16th of September, and Border Channel's the 23rd.
The 16th of September.
September
is-
16th
We're gonna be
is
talking
taken.
about.
It's
Yeah.
taken already.
Yeah.
We can do him the.
That's when we're talking to the Border Town people.
Did you reschedule him for the 16th?
Yes, I rescheduled him for the 16th. I put
Okay, that's
down
fine.
on
We
the
can switch us
calendar.
around. We can switch us around. It's fine. That'll be all right.
It wasn't on the calendar.
Yeah,
Ha!
right
See?
there.
It was on the calendar, so I put him on the 16th, and I put Border
Before you
Channel on the 23rd.
Well,
before you
it was-
shut up. We had this discussion, and then. But
I
anyhow.
couldn't. My little tiny computer here couldn't spell. Border collie, Borderless.
Border
I forget.
Pecan at one point.
Oh, that's right. Border
I mean, I
pecan.
can make him change the dates and tell him
It's
the
fine.
16th
No.
No,
is out.
it's no, it's good.
Okay.
He will have to
So,
commit in blood. No.
So, to all the fabulous people that are out there listening to us, this is what we do when we're not live.
Yes.
hey,
Yes.
that is no problem.
John,
There's
if
no
you're listening to us on your way home or wherever you're going, I'm sorry, Josh.
problem. John?
Joshua.
Joshua. Yeah, I couldn't read my own writing here. We apologize.
Yes, we do.
On behalf of Adrian, we
No.
apologize.
Well,
Why?
no. They always mispronounce my name too. It's all right. That's okay. I
Well,
can do it.
I-
Hey,
I tell everybody on my job, my accent usually doesn't let me pronounce names correctly, so I do apologize in advance.
no, we look forward to talking to you sometime
Yes,
in
we do.
September.
He has a really interesting looking podcast that I'm going to
He
go check out.
does.
Yeah.
He does.
but does
Very.
he have a brown paper
The
bag?
bag.
Does he
I
have the paranormal bag? No.
I
No, I
don't
bet you
think
he
so.
don't.
You know,
And I
I
bet
think
you
you
he'll
need to
be
put a
jealous if he
trademark
watches
on
this.
that.
It says, you know what?
didn't
I
he
need a
have,
paranormal grab bag.
doesn't
Yeah.
he do something with Dark Realms or something like that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Dark Realms
Isn't
Network, I think.
there's a book series about Dark Realms.
Is
What?
there?
Is that similar? It's about
I don't think so.
black
Probably
elves
not.
and
No.
it's
No,
like
I
a
think that's
science
separate.
fiction.
Yeah, I think that's something different.
Is that
And I
something different?
and I
Oh,
like.
okay. Boy,
And
I
you
was
talk
hoping to
about
talk to. I was hoping to talk to him about
you,
that.
you're talking about Drizzt. Yeah. No.
Oh yeah,
he's
that's right.
not
Yeah,
that.
Drizzt. Yeah,
And that's Forgotten Realms. Yeah.
Yeah.
but isn't part of it Dark Realms?
I
No.
But
don't.
anyway,
No.
there's like 40,000
He's a
books in the series.
he's a dark elf. No,
Well,
that's a great series.
it is. I
That's,
haven't finished
sorry,
it yet.
if you like that kind of stuff, that's a great book to read.
There you go.
Pen probably read every one of them, and she's a big
Who,
fan.
me?
The expert.
Yeah, you're a librarian, so you had to read every book.
You would be surprised how many people think that's true.
Yeah.
But I do read a
I,
lot, so it's possible that I may have read
Yeah.
I just got Percy Jackson and the Olympians for my daughter because her
that. Ooh,
school wanted
That's
her to
good.
read, because she's in advanced English, so her school wanted her to read Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief, so I just bought the whole series.
it's a
I
good
saw the
series.
movie.
Yeah,
That's
it's a good
good.
series.
We're watching the series right
Both
now.
of them
Yeah,
are good.
the series has been pretty good.
Yeah.
But no, I like my daughter Amanda wanted to read because she read Lord of the Rings and stuff like that, and heard about this Dark Elf series and Forgotten Realms, and I was like, well, let me read it because sometimes these things can be kind of risque, and she was kind of young,
Yeah.
and 12 books later,
You read them
I
all.
was I was totally hooked. Yeah, but anyhow,
That happens
yeah.
a lot. Dark Realms, it's a good series. It's a great series.
All
Yeah.
right, here we go.
Yeah.
Paranormal grab bag.
So,
Let's see what we
have
got.
I
Oh,
read that? Maybe.
I thought
Dun-dun-dun!
I thought we were talking
You're
about
not telling
books.
Well, it could be paranormal books. Who knows? Let's see.
If you look down the hallway, every book back there is a paranormal research book.
And you read them all.
Nice.
I have read the majority of them.
I'm-
Not all, but I've read the majority.
okay. I do like this topic, and we can continue on from most of
Oh,
it.
he
It
likes
is.
the topic.
Can
Wow.
you see it? Oh, you can't see it. You can't see it. Can
There
you
we
see it?
go.
It
There you
says
go. Yeah,
favorite,
favorite
location.
location.
favorite locations
Yay.
and types. So it's not just your favorite specific place, but even the type of places that you would like to investigate. All that stuff. So,
Ooh.
favorite location. Do I have a favorite? I had a favorite for years, and then they made it go away.
I had a favorite,
Yeah.
But I
but now I got
and
a new
I'll,
favorite.
you do.
I
I'll
do.
start off because as my scrub show, I'm medical. I really enjoy investigating hospitals of any sort or any kind of medical facility. I feel at home at that. I know what to say. It's just one of those things. I not to mention most of them are really big, and so you got places to go. I like things like, although I had no experiences at Waverly, any kind of TB sanatorium is interesting because like hospitals, all hospitals have a lot of death on them, but TB hospitals, they're all specific because it's the same thing that killed them all. So there's a commonality between them all. So I think that's why they seem to be more haunted because there's more. Is it camaraderie? I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah. No, I think that a lot of them were murdered. Um, well, they
Murdered
didn't.
or no?
Well, unintentionally murdered because the doctors really didn't know what they were doing at the time. So
Oh yeah,
a lot of them they were
kind of like the
testing.
beginning of COVID because we killed a lot of people at COVID because we were trying to figure out how to fix people and we ended up, oh well, we shouldn't have done that, and
Very.
Right.
and
I mean, it's true. I mean, all the epidemics like that. They
yeah,
test. They tried this. They tried that, and sometimes it was an accidental death, but some of them was just. I don't know what would have been worse. An accidental death, trying to recuperate or trying to fix somebody, or dying from the disease itself. I don't know what you're
Well,
talking
and a
about
lot
now.
of the hospitals and settings like that, they started out with good intentions and then they ended up being severely overcrowded, and
yeah.
Exactly.
which led to neglect and things like that. So you've got that playing into a lot of the places too. Would probably, if that contributes, untimely deaths or bad death. I guess bad death. Um, I would think that that would be part of it too.
Well, and then you've got on
Yeah.
top of all that, because of the seriousness of these diseases, you get depression.
Yep.
And sometimes they took their own lives.
Mhm.
But
Yep.
there was you were talking about camaraderie. I don't think that's the reason, but you would think that I've heard stories where the people who were there they became friends with other really sick people.
Yeah.
So there was a highly emotional state too, where you had your super highs and then your extra super lows. So that's going to add to it as well.
And it's also a liminal location. It's not somewhere where you go that you're going to stay forever. It's not meant for people to live there forever. It's meant to be kind of a train station situation, where you come, you stay
Mhm.
for a little bit, and then you move on. So you've got that going on too that could play into it.
Yeah.
But that I on this one here that they have in Boonville, the TB sanatorium they have up there is a movie, and I, for the life of me, can't remember the name of it. It's something about the hill, and but it's great because it was talking to patients and people that worked at this sanatorium, and up until this point, the only sanatorium anything I've ever heard about really was Waverly Hills, and everything about her to Waverly Hills was it was so terrible there, and the conditions were bad, and the stuff they did was terrible. It sounded like a horror flick, and that's what I was expecting out of this. And these people are talking about how they enjoyed it, and some people as they got better started working there, and it was like a full on community. So I was expecting all bad, and all I read was good. So,
Wow.
but it did the whole
Good.
thing. They went through all the different experimental crap that they did to patients who are doing that with a. But I will say that the Boonville Sanatorium was uh, part of the people who figured out the cure. So the stuff
Nice.
that they did there, so it was pretty advanced for being Nowheresville, Arkansas. It was the largest TB sanatorium in the United States, second largest in the world.
Wow. Oh, and the
Julian,
movie,
talk about the Arkansas Tuberculosis Sanatorium in Boonville.
yeah, the movie was called Sanatorium Hill.
Yeah, Sanatorium Hill. Yeah, yeah, something Hill. I was close, even on
It
the first
wasn't Silent
letter.
Hill.
All right.
That's good.
That's good. And
Silent
it's a
Hill. Silent Hill is what it feels like when you're going through it at night. Yeah. You cannot
Yep.
investigate there anymore. They shut that place down.
Oh,
I
But
loved that place. Oh
that
my
was
God. That was my favorite place. My first big place I ever went to was that place. And that was before I met Adrian. And then when I met Adrian and told him about it, he was like, hey, what? You don't need to
yeah.
come by and say hi.
So
But
talk
yeah,
about
it was amazing.
any camaraderie thing. I guess that takes you to the military type locations because uh, I've only had an opportunity to do one naval vessel, and that was the Batfish in Muskogee, Oklahoma. And
Oh.
I wanted I wanted to go there specifically because there was never a death recorded on the ship ever.
Wow.
So I
Wow.
said, okay, well, why would it be haunted? Somebody told me esprit de corps. Okay, Spirit of the Core, let's go. Let's check it out. And went there, and yes, I will say that place is haunted. We witnessed shadow people. We got one of the few paranormal pictures I would point to and say, "Hey, there's a person standing right there," and just great, great place. Once again, no deaths involved. A lot of pride in the vessel because it's the only. I think it's the only United States submarine to have 3 sub to sub kills in one tour, which is pretty amazing, actually.
Wow.
Wow.
So, but but neat place. It was great. And right now you can't investigate it because they're in the process of moving everything. They're moving to a new site, and when they do, I'm gonna go again because just
Cool.
like they say, hey, you do some renovation, it moves things up. I think if you move
Yep.
an entire ship from one location to another, I think that would get the old sailors talking.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Interesting.
It's pretty cool.
Well, Ken,
What's that?
what's your favorite location?
Oh my gosh. One of the first places I ever investigated, and really on my own as well, was the Lemp Mansion here in St. Louis. Then I became a tour guide for about 3 seasons. I've spent the night there at least probably 20 times over the past 15, 20 years, whatever. It, spirits there know me. They yell my name over the spirit box. Um, as one of the Booth brothers will say, I forget which one, he said, he actually told me to get a room because one of the spirits said they love me. They gave me a hug with the dowsing rods. It was pretty interesting. I always had a really good rapport with them, and I would talk to them, and they would chat back with me, and then they would even chat with me over at their mausoleum in Bellefontaine Cemetery. I'd sit out in front and just carry on a conversation with them. So that was kind of fun. And then they showed me so many things as far as me capturing photos and whatever. I think that was my favorite one for a long, long time. And since then, I've kind of backed away from that one a little bit. But OSR, no, yeah, OSR, Ohio State Reformatory,
Yeah.
amazing places. I really do like investigating prisons. So I guess that says a lot about me. I guess I'm a criminal. Um, I'm not a medic, so I must be a criminal because I
Hey,
really
there's
enjoy
nothing
them.
wrong with that. They're creepy. That's
No,
I've been to 2. You know,
I've only
Ohio
been to
State,
one.
and Missouri,
yeah.
and they're great. They're great.
So I
Uh,
guess my second would be Mo State Penn. Exactly.
Yes.
That
That was on my list.
yeah. I mean, I've been to Mo State Penn's the 8 hour uh, investigations. I think last time we all went, that was either my ninth or 10th time I'd done it in the past 15
Wow.
years. So I love that place, and especially the gas chamber. Uh,
Yeah.
Everybody thinks it's always so creepy in there. I'm like, this is the coolest place. It's
Right?
yeah, I didn't get creeped out at all in the gas chamber. So,
I didn't either. I mean, I got a overwhelming, an overwhelming feeling, but other than that, it
Yeah.
wasn't creepy. It
I
was
no,
I
just
got
now.
overwhelmed. I had
Pam did.
emotionally. I had to leave. Yeah. I'd
yeah.
never had that happen before.
So
Keep meaning to send you guys that clip because I found it and I keep forgetting to send it to you guys. But
Which one?
it sounds eerie where I was banging on the wall.
Oh, it is. Yeah. I can hear it in my head because it was freaky. I was sitting next to
mm,
the off duty officer that was there as like a guard or whatever, or a tour guide maybe. I was sitting next to him and he was like, "Look at my arm," and he raised goosebumps on him. He was like, "That's exactly what that sounds like." The way she said
okay,
it.
can I say
Oh,
can I say
dang.
can I say dudes? I was inside when you did that. And the door was closed. It's like, holy cow! I got
Could you
I
imagine that
got
being the
the
last thing?
super chills when that happened. It's like, whoa, that was
Um,
weird. So yeah,
Oh no.
yeah.
I want to go back because we haven't done the death row
Yeah,
yet. I want
Death
to
Row was
go
closed when we
see.
were there.
We've
I
got
would
to
love
reschedule.
I would love to go back. That was a cool place. I know
Well,
Tina would too.
Yeah.
She would dig on it.
let's try
She
to
had a lot
let's
of
try.
fun. She liked that. Tina just likes creepy places, so she would enjoy that.
Yeah.
I
Well, we
really
can.
enjoyed it.
So we will have to schedule it.
At the
Well,
time, I was like, yeah, I'm not into this. I'm not feeling it. It's because I got overwhelmed in the death chamber.
Right.
Yeah. But after that, I was like, you know what? This is really cool.
it
Yeah.
is a
Queens on
pretty cool
crutches,
place.
that kind of sucked too.
Well, that's a
Well,
good
what
point
was
too.
also really cool was just that place and the Airbnb we were at all in one
Yes.
was like a multitude of
That was
paranormal
a cool place.
experiences.
Yeah.
It was like all wrapped into one
Yeah.
little trip.
Yep. It
Yeah,
was a good time.
that Airbnb, that was an old funeral home, and that was pretty awesome. Yep, pretty awesome.
Yeah. And the
I
room I
also
slept in was the viewing room.
that's true. I think yeah, you were sleeping in there,
Yeah.
weren't you? Oh
Yeah.
my
Slept
god.
like a
Yeah.
baby.
I'll tell you another place I really like to investigate are theaters,
Yes.
and there
Yep.
are
I
You
have
know, I've
yet to
never
do
done one.
one. I
there
haven't either.
there's not a lot of them really have any deaths per se in them. Some of them do,
Mhm.
or just outside the door, or or people who work there had some kind of a tragic event, but they didn't die there, but whatever. But I have investigated quite a few theaters, and I find them fascinating.
I
Uh,
just don't
I would
understand why
love
they
to
would
go
be
to a
haunted.
theater.
well,
They're
a lot
cool.
of it's mostly emotions.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I would
Sometimes
think it I would think it's the actors and actresses that loved doing what they did at that particular theater. There may be some actors or actresses that have passed on that absolutely loved doing what they did, and that was the theater they did it the most at, or whatever.
Yeah.
There's a theater in Pasco, Oklahoma called the Constantine. And we went there. It's been quite a few years now, probably 2016,
It's
2017 or
under new management now.
yeah, that's what I heard. So I
Waterstep.
don't even know if you can go in there or anymore or not.
I
But
know they were going to remodel it.
were they? That would be cool. It's a
Yeah,
beautiful place. But
if they
yeah,
don't
it
mess up
was
the old stuff.
yeah, it was really cool. The original owner had built it for his daughter that was an opera singer. And so we went in there with that knowledge and played opera music from that time, and we got some really good stuff that night. So yeah, it was pretty cool. There was a lot of shadow movement, like shadow people up on the balcony overlooking where we were. It was really cool. Jason Alexander was there with us.
that's pretty
Yeah, I would
awesome.
love to go. And I think Jason is the one that mentioned that to me. So I might have to get with Jason and see
Yeah,
if he knows who the new owner is or anything.
that would be
And maybe
cool.
we can get something going for that place.
Vanessa,
I,
she may know too. I'll
Mhm.
have to ask her because she
I,
used to work there, but she's not in Pusk anymore. So I don't know.
Uh,
I've been pretty fortunate to be able to get into some places a while back. A lot of places are not, no more. But I actually was one of the first ones to investigate the Fox Theater here in St. Louis,
Oh, nice.
and the Foxes had built five. I think there were five similar places around the country, and they all had like 3,000 plus seats, and St. Louis, and I forget there was a twin one. I want to say Detroit. I can't remember, but they're pretty much identical. And yeah, I was able to investigate that place. So theaters are cool. Even local theaters, I've
Mhm.
investigated quite a few of those. Never a dull moment. There's always something going on. I think one of the craziest ones was it was with basically Troy Taylor's Haunted America. We
Mhm.
When it was in Decatur, Illinois, we investigated the Lincoln Theater there, and the last one he had in Decatur, we were able to investigate the Lincoln, but there was no power at all.
Ugh.
You talk about not being able to see. In order for us to go in there, we had to have a flashlight or a couple of them. They would not let us in if we didn't have a flashlight or two. And so I'm standing up on the stage, and I found a chair and I found a little table, so I put my spirit box on there, and I ended up having, it was all dark. I ended up having a conversation with the mobsters. It was
Cool.
absolutely amazing,
Wow.
but my recorder was too close to the radio, that old Frank, not a Frank's box, Shack Hack that I had. It was too close to it, so you couldn't hear my questions, and it was kind of garbly. But we started. I must have had like a 30-minute conversation with these, and of course I was really stupid. I kept saying that I was part of Al Capone's gang. Apparently, I was talking to the enemy
Whoops.
yeah, exactly, because they got a little angry with me.
Yeah.
I had about 30 different people on the radio telling me to leave, male, female. They're all telling me, get out,
Wow.
leave, leave
Oh
now. And
my.
I love being told to get out.
I turned my flashlight on, and I noticed that there's about 20 people, other guests, sitting in about the first couple of rows, listening to me chat with this, and I didn't even know they were there. I said, "Oh my God, guys, I'm going to turn this. I'm going to change the channel because I don't know if you can get hurt by invisible bullets." I said this, and I'm like, no, this is crazy. Then we end up talking to somebody else. I turned it back on a few minutes later and ended up chatting with some guy who apparently knew like 5 different languages. And he was just screwing with us the whole time. There's about 4 of us up there now asking questions. But theaters are a lot of fun. So
Well, I said I'd never done a theater, but I did the University of Arkansas Community College in Batesville, Arkansas.
Hmm.
okay.
We that's where the only paid gig I ever did. I got $1,000 to present, but
Wow.
yeah,
That's pretty
that
good.
was pretty cool. Yeah, it was really cool. But I had to do a presentation, and then we did a hunt in that theater. So I guess I have, and we did see some shadows and stuff. It wasn't like amazing, but I can't say I'd never done a theater. I was correcting
Okay.
myself.
Well,
What do you think, Pam?
Well, so far as favorite places go, I haven't gone to a lot of the big places, but I haven't really had to because right here where I live, just west of town, there's some amazing spots that are not inside, they're outside. But
Yeah.
we've got more activity in that area, ranging from, ghosts to cryptids, and everything in between out there than I've experienced anywhere else. And it's a very cool place. We have Monster Bridge back there, we have Stone Bridge, we have all kinds of different little nooks and crannies that you can go back into and check out. So yeah, that's my favorite place.
Oh, that's cool.
is that the dead end place
Hmm.
by the river?
Yeah,
That was really cool back
yeah,
there.
it's neat.
That
That's
was
one of the
really
spots anyway, for sure.
and
Ah,
yeah, and that's
Yeah,
not far from where you live.
no, not at all.
A couple
Nope.
of miles
that's
Couple
maybe.
great when
miles.
it's local.
Yeah,
It's great when it's
it's
local,
great
huh?
when it's local. Yeah, yeah, and it
Nope.
and it gives us the opportunity to go out there at all times of the year, all times of the day, night, season, whatever.
Oh
And
yeah, you can check out any. Well, I have this idea, and then you can
yes,
just go do it. Yeah.
kind of an
Oh, that's
ongoing
cool.
investigation kind of thing because you can, record information from different everything. We've been out there summer,
Yep.
winter. Yeah, pretty cool though.
What about you, Shauna?
Well, my favorite place I can't go back to anymore. It is the Arkansas
Yeah.
tuberculosis. But my new favorite place has to be the McIntyre Villa.
Oh, for sure. Yeah,
I
That is pretty
it's
cool.
love
good.
that place. Every few seconds, something would happen,
Yep.
and well, I say seconds. I'm exaggerating, but it was
Not
amazing. And I
I
think
far
told
off.
my
you a million
favorite,
times. I told you a million
but my
times. Stop exaggerating.
but my favorite part of that whole investigation, and I cannot wait to go back, and somebody's gonna have to go with me soon because she's already invited me, so I gotta find a day that's open and just go.
Just go.
But she we were in the library room, and she had a pair of headphones on listening to the spirit box. Ken had a pair of headphones on listening to the spirit box. I was asking questions, and both of them were answering me.
Oh wow.
with
Yeah.
almost the same exact thing.
Yeah.
And it
That's
was
cool.
like, oh my God. And even Enzo was there. Picture is
Yeah.
pretty wacky.
Yeah.
But it was absolutely amazing. I cannot wait to go back. Steph has already opened up her doors for me. I just got to find a day to go. And I'm going back. I'm going back. If I have to go by myself, I'm going back.
It's
Because
worth the
that place
trip
is
for sure.
amazing.
Yeah.
And I am actually really looking forward to the Aurora brothel because I've been looking at research and all that on the place, and it looks pretty active.
Cool.
But looks can be deceiving. We all know how ghosts are and how the paranormal is.
Yeah.
We may go and they may not do anything.
Not do anything.
Nothing's
Exactly.
in your
Yeah.
They'll
control.
be sitting back in the corner going, "There's Shaw."
You know what's interesting when you're talking about the McIntyre is the fact it's in Atchison, Kansas. That's also where the Sally House is, and so that's all you ever hear almost is how great the Sally House is. McIntyre
Yeah.
blows it out of the water by a
The
long shot.
McIntyre is just absolutely phenomenal. All the
Mhm.
stuff that we were getting when we were there, all the little I mean, Jen and oh God, what's Jen's partner's name?
Marsh.
Yeah,
Mark,
March.
thank you. Jen and Marsh were there
Yep.
and they got the teacups
Yes,
rattling. Wasn't
rattling.
it them that
Yep,
got the
Yeah.
teacups
it
rattling?
was.
And
Can't.
nobody was walking. We even walked by it. We jumped by it just to see if it would do
Yeah,
anything. Nothing.
and they have it
But
on
they got the
audio.
sound of teacups rattling and it's
Yep.
like
Yeah.
and then the balloon that was in our room, where we were staying at, it had dimmed and then it brightened back up, and it's like,
Yes. Yeah, I have that on video.
yeah, we have it on video, and it's like, how in the world did it even do that?
You know what's fun about that too is that
Didn't it move?
I was there. Yeah, it did. I was there another time without you guys, and Jess was there from Border Town Strange with me. And I was in the dining room with a group of people, and she was headed upstairs with a guy named Craig, and then it was Jess, and then behind Jess was Craig's mom. Well, when they started up the staircase, and it's a double one, you go up, and then you have a corner that you go around and go back up. You know, it's got a landing in it, and they went up the first one, and it's kind of hard to see in there with the lights out, obviously. So when Jess got to the top, she turned around to shine the lights for Craig's mom, and because you can hear the steps are really creaky. Turned around and there was nobody there, and they were like, and so she said, "Craig, where's your mom at?" And he's like, "She's right behind you." And Jess is like, "No, she's not." And they were like, "Where did she go?" So they go back down. She was in the dining room with us and had never left. So there was basically a doppelganger of his mom that followed them up to the landing, and then when they turned
That's
the light on
creepy.
her, it was gone. Yeah,
That is
it was
creepy.
wild.
Well, she's got so many videos because she's got cameras all over the house, and she's got so many videos of different little phenomena that happens while she's there. I mean, when I was doing an interview with her just a few weeks back, she kept hearing something, and we kept hearing something over the thing. I haven't gone back to watch the video, so I can't tell you what at the
What it
time was
was.
going on. But she was by herself. The cats, of course, were there, but
Yeah.
she kept feeling something like moving, and we thought the owner, I can't remember what her name was, the old lady that was there.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I can't remember.
But
The cat
they
lady.
kept, yeah, they kept thinking that, yeah, Ken, the cat lady.
Cat lady.
But
Basically, yeah, the cat lady.
she thinks that she was there, and I'm like, oh, do you remember me? Do you like me? And she would all feel something, and she'd catch something out of the corner of her eye, and it's like, girl, you got to go back and look at those videos and see. Because
That's
she's got
cool.
those cameras everywhere, so I told her
Yeah.
she needed to go back and look at it.
And the crazy thing is that
Goldie, thank you, Julie.
yeah,
Goldie.
thank you. She actually does have some
What is it?
kittens right now, doesn't
She
she?
does. Yeah.
Yeah,
She
but
does,
Plus,
but I
like
think she's
another
getting
week.
rid of them.
Yeah, just
I
for
think
another
she,
week.
yeah,
yeah. But I remember the first
yep.
time I went there. I was the caboose for the tour, and there was a cat that followed me the entire time. There were no cats in the building,
No cat.
and it kept meowing. And then we finally got to the very last room on the first floor. I'm standing there getting ready to leave. That was that front room by the piano.
Yeah.
In the
Yeah.
front room area, before we went up, the main staircase up front, which you were talking about, Pam, just a moment ago. But
Yeah.
there's a fireplace with a metal grate in front of it, and I could hear this cat just scratching its claws on it as I was leaving the room. So apparently, it did not follow us anywhere else. But yeah, it was pretty crazy. And we
That's
could
Enzo
really
said he caught a
we could
couple of glimpses of the cat while he was there.
He did. Yeah, he saw a
yeah
shadow cat slipping
yeah.
around.
So yeah,
And
Oh,
you were
we could
talking about
hear.
Marsh and Jen. They're actually going to be at the Paracon this year
oh,
because
right on.
Marsh is an author,
Yes,
and
I
he's
get to
yes,
see them this weekend.
cool.
yeah.
Cool.
I'm so stoked.
They're
I get
awesome.
to see Karen and
No,
Patty
wait,
and
no, no,
Yay.
no,
Jen.
no. Wait a minute. No, wait. I don't think so. Whoop,
No,
I
hold
no,
on.
you
thought Jen
don't.
and Marsh were going to be there this weekend.
Unless they change their mind. Hang on a minute. I'll find out.
If not, you'll see him in
Uh-oh.
September.
But
Yeah, if not,
Uh,
I'll see him in September. And
I
then
was
I'll
gonna
see
say,
him at Sleeper. Or was it Sleeper they were going to be at?
They're going to be at
you didn't
Sleeper.
miss anything,
no,
Beth. We're
no,
talking
no.
about fun and interesting places that we enjoy to investigate, and we're getting ready
But
to
I'm looking
talk
forward
about
to
other
seeing
things.
Karen.
Yeah,
I
I
love
love
Karen to
Karen.
death.
She's
I
awesome.
love her so much. And she'll sit
Her and
there and go,
Patty
"You're just
both.
so crazy."
She's a hot
yeah.
She's so mean. She's mean.
She
Jen
is
and
not
Marsh.
mean.
No, no. She's just matter of fact.
Yep,
No,
she's
she cracks
blunt.
me up.
She's blunt and to the point.
No, I'm not
No,
going to
she
say that.
cracks me up.
She's
I
Oh, I
like
love
her.
her to
she's
death.
she's
She's
good
I do
awesome.
people.
too.
Jen and Marsh will be with us at Sleeper.
At
Yes.
Sleeper. Oh, okay.
Okay, my other two friends, Jen and Lonnie, will be with us this weekend.
Oh, okay. So I got it
Okay,
backwards.
so
All right.
there will be a Jen there, but it's not the same one.
Not the same Jen.
No,
And I don't
no,
get to go this weekend, but I'll be with Bordertown at the Kansas City Paracon.
that's
So that'll
true.
be fun.
That is true.
Yep.
Now, are you guys presenting out there or
No, no, we're just vending.
vending? Okay,
Yep. We are just vending, but we are definitely going to promote everything, including A.M.O.K. And I found the other set of business cards, so I have a box.
nice. Okay,
I gotta order another box.
so is
I'll have to
Paranormal?
send you some money.
A.M.O.K.
is
Paranormal?
So,
is
Yeah.
and that,
is Jess going to be bringing her books to tell the tales at the Paracon?
Her
Yeah,
notebooks.
Oh,
the
yeah.
note.
Oh,
No,
I'm
I'm sorry.
sure. Yeah,
I'm
I'll
sorry. The
still have
notebooks. Yeah,
something. I was like, what?
yeah.
She
I'm
wrote a
sorry.
book?
Yeah, no,
No.
not notebooks.
Yeah, no, she will, I'm sure. Well, I don't know if she'll actually bring them. She may bring one just to show. But honestly, we run around like chickens with our heads cut off that entire day. So I'm not sure she would have time to slow down to show one off.
And so it says, haha, live notebook game.
That
Yeah,
would be fun.
it would.
That would be
It really
fun.
would. But the Missouri State Penitentiary is second on my list because that place was absolutely amazing as well.
It was
When we
awesome.
were up in the women's section, we got one lady. Aaron was about to leave, and Aaron's from the mom and son team out in
Yeah.
Arkansas.
Yeah.
And he was about to leave to go help her take her back to the main area, and he's like, "Oh, I'm going to leave these cigarettes here for you, so you can see what you can do with trying to get somebody's attention." And then over the spirit box, you hear a female go, "Thank you."
Yeah.
It's like, oh my gosh,
That's
that
cool.
was really cool.
Was pretty cool.
I mean, he was like a ghost magnet that night. We walked into cell 13 that was in that one area where Adrian was up in the rafter things.
Oh, yeah.
But we were in cell 13, and the minute we walked in, he sat down, he put the spirit box down, and he goes, "All right, so said something about him being there," and the spirit goes, "Boyfriend." And he was like, "I'm not your boyfriend." So it was pretty funny. We had a good, interesting time. We were playing a game, and I forgot. High Low. High Low was the name of the game.
Yeah.
So we were playing the game, and I was being the hands for the spirit. And if they said hi, I would flip the guys. So I would say hi and flip the card. And if it was low, I was like, sorry. But It's interesting. It was interesting. It's interesting to play games like that with the spirits. Like we played trivia at the Airbnb.
We did.
That
Yeah.
was so fun.
That was
And
crazy.
spirits
And
cheat. They cheat.
I lost. I lost. The spirit beat me because, and I accused him
He
of cheating.
cheated.
I said, I mean, you picked a card and you're about ready to read it, and he yells, B. And you looked it up and you threw that card down and said, stop cheating.
Yeah, he
It
was
was
looking over
fun.
my shoulder.
It was,
It
That's the
was.
first.
We'd have to get that B&B
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, that
that's,
would be. Yeah,
that's a,
that was a
it's
good
a good,
time.
good place. But other
Because
Oh,
I
God.
was
places,
in the room next to the stairwell that went up to the attic.
yeah.
Yes.
And you were
And I
making
know that
a,
I wasn't making no racket.
you were making a hell of a lot of noise upstairs. So we
We could hear
It
it.
thought,
wasn't me.
and then the next morning you said, when I went upstairs, I fell asleep right away, and I was in this corner over here, and we were hearing
Mm-hmm.
noise in the other corner. It's like, oh my gosh, it's crazy.
Yep.
But
Wasn't me. They said it sounded like I was moving furniture. I was like, it wasn't me. I wasn't moving any furniture.
yeah, you were
I
like
was dead to the world.
Hercules up
I
in
have
there moving.
live proof that you can hear me snoring.
It's hilarious.
I was out.
Too funny.
So
Yep.
other places. Has anybody investigated a school or a university? I know,
I have
No,
done
but I
school.
want to. I want to
I
do the school out in California that the janitor, you seen that little TikTok or that little short where the janitor was showing the balloon following him around?
hmm,
Oh, I
That
have
school
seen that.
actually
That's
has great
crazy.
headstone graves built into the walls of the school from where, because that school was built on top of a graveyard.
yeah, that's interesting. Was it a
Or
yellow
at least
balloon?
that's what I heard. I haven't really researched it at all yet, and I can't remember the name of the school, but it's a still active school, so I don't think they'd let anybody go in.
The city
But
won't do
I
that.
did. I did the university in Tahlequah, and
Okay.
that
Ooh,
was
yeah.
Northeastern University. I think it's Northeastern University. Can't remember. That was years ago, but it was interesting. But the one room we were sitting in had motion activated lights, so it was like everybody hold real still. Let the lights go out. Lights finally went out. And then we started doing stuff, and all it took was somebody to do this, and
Oh,
it changed a butt cheek, and then the lights would come on. I was like, oh.
yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty fun place. We got a
We had,
few things, but nothing crazy. But once again, it's just neat to go into a big building.
yeah. I was with a team. There was about, I think there were 8 or 10 of us, uh, and Karen was there as well. I think Patty was too. But we investigated Central Methodist University out near Columbia, Mizzou, and we were there for what, 4 days, 3 nights, I believe, and it was just an amazing place. The administration building, or it was called something else, but I can't think of it. But we stayed there. It was like a residence area, so they had about 8 rooms. But there was a spirit in there. It was a woman, and she kept interjecting the entire time we were there. I mean, I think Karen was the first one to walk through the door. We had to get keys to unlock it, so it was empty. And as soon as she opened, she heard some voice said they're here or something like that. And then during the weekend, um, at one time is like midnight or something like that, and we were all just making a hell of a lot of racket, just talking, in the one main room. And all of a sudden, this woman's voice over all of us said, "You still here?"
Uh,
And
oh
it's
God.
And then so a bunch of us ran out to the hall to figure out or 3 people, I guess, 4 people ran to the hall, and they actually captured a photo of like a shadowy figure standing up on the staircase. So it was really, really an amazing place. Uh, and then I think it was on Sunday morning. I was making coffee. I was the first one awake, so I'm making coffee, and I felt something behind me, and I kind of looked a little bit towards my shoulder, and here's the woman standing right behind me, looking over my shoulder, I guess, to make sure I make the coffee right.
Yeah,
So,
that's
so
fine.
yeah, so it was an incredible place. But schools are kind of cool too. Done a couple of old high schools and grade schools that are now like museums, stuff like that. So,
That's cool.
what
I
about
would love to do a school.
what about Masonic
But
halls? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Wait,
I was gonna play the video real quick because this is the video of the balloon ghost.
Oh, okay.
Ooh. No, I can't.
What in the world could possibly be going on here?
And freaking me out is this one right here. No matter where I'm at in the classroom or what I decide to do, it just follows me. And do your thing, you stupid balloon. I got you on camera now, so let's just see? That right there. Just
All the other balloons are just still. Well,
okay.
that poor janitor. He was so scared.
That would freak me out too.
So watch. It's still
See,
coming after him.
No.
He's like, no, we ain't doing this.
I think that was the Stephen King school out in
yeah,
Right?
yeah. Red balloon. Yeah,
little
we all
Edilla,
float
yeah.
down here.
From
Yeah,
Derry.
there you
Is
go.
it Derry, Maine? Derry.
Yes.
I think it's Derry.
Oh my gosh. What about Masonic halls? Anybody investigate
I
any of
tried
those?
to do one that's here and where I'm at, but they won't let anybody up there.
We had a chance. We was in Springfield, Missouri, and Dave Harkins had did an event, and BuzzFeed they put an event together up there. And they're in the Masonic temple there, and they did an investigation. But I was like, no, I'm not into it.
Really?
I
Some
want,
of them, they're
you could
pretty.
either do that or go party, and I chose to go party.
Oh priorities. That's cool. But
Definitely, the one's fun and one's boring. So just,
but yeah, I've investigated quite a few different Masonic halls as well. Matter of fact, I did one just about a month or so ago, and then a Shriners hall, which is still a Masonic type hall, actually a couple weeks ago, and we've had some pretty interesting um, bits of evidence. So we can't really talk about a whole lot of it yet. We still have to do a lot of review, but that's been quite fascinating. We're doing it for. They actually invited us in to help them try to figure out who or what is there. So that's been kind of an interesting last couple of weeks or so. What about churches?
see, I enjoy doing churches, but I haven't had an opportunity to be able to
No.
get into very many. So
Yeah, it is kind of hard.
Yeah.
It depends on the denomination, though.
It really does because apostolics will not. No,
No.
it's demon. It's a demon. Anything that's not angelic is a demon. It's like, oh, come on.
no,
I'm not
how that
not
works.
ragging anybody's religion, really. I'm not. But my
No.
son's apostolic, and he's an apostolic preacher, and everything I do is demonic.
Well, then
So it's like,
okay. The only people who go to heaven right away are people who are they're martyrs. Everybody else is waiting. Everybody else is waiting. So where are they waiting? Anyhow, but that's a discussion for another time. Is that in my bag? It
right?
might be in my bag.
That's
I
great.
don't think I put anything religious in a bag. Anyhow, and although we're coming close to the end, I do want to say jump in. When I talked about my favorite places to do, that was like public places. My absolute 100%. And the reason why I started doing the paranormal is to do homes, but homes are not for all investigators. You can. I've had some of the most uh, amazing things happen in homes and seen some crazy things over the years and helped
Yep.
a lot of people over the years. But that's where you can get in deeper
Way
than
over
you
your
really
head.
think. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can
Way
So
go way over
also
your
the
over
head.
your head.
hardest thing with doing homes is a lot of paranormal investigators don't put into context that there could be some mental issues going on with the homeowner. There could be some past
Well, it's all part of
PTSD or
it.
something that they're seeing. There could be drug abuse. There could be alcohol abuse. And a lot of investigators do not want to put that into context. And when you ask a paranormal investigator, because I've had some paranormal investigators come to me and say, hey, can you go do this home for us? We've already been there. And I'm like, okay, so have you questioned the owner? Have you asked them about it? No.
No.
Why?
Yeah.
Why not?
Truly investigate.
And
Just wanna
and
Yeah.
then to find out that some may have problems, like say for example, a daughter just had a baby and she's feeling like she's about to die and blah blah blah, and she's taking this medication. And it's like she might
Yeah.
have postpartum because
Yeah.
she just had a baby. Sometimes postpartum don't go away for 2 years, so it's something that you really got to research and look into, and not just automatically assume, bam, it's haunted
Yes.
because the baby's
Exactly
seeing
right.
this.
Yeah.
Well,
You
maybe
really
the
have
baby
to.
is feeding off the mom.
You really
I
have to
mean,
investigate. You investigate the people about as much as you investigate the home.
Yes,
Definitely,
that's a
definitely.
good way to put it. Yeah.
And
yeah,
that's not just to wrap up the investigation, because you also do that stuff for the
no,
safety of your team. You have to
yes,
you have to protect
Yeah.
your team at all costs.
Yes.
So, but
definitely, definitely.
but but homes are my absolute favorite thing to do because I actually feel like I'm helping somebody, where the other ones are just for giggles. So I enjoy going and seeing things and seeing places and architecture of places, but uh, for
Same.
the majority of our investigations as RVPRI have been homes, and I would say that's our specialty. If
Well, a lot of the
loving it
homes
here.
too, a lot of the owners too, they don't want to hear that it's not haunted. They don't want to hear that they have a problem. They don't want to hear that their medication is start giving them, crazy thoughts. And
Yeah,
it's like, I understand that, but at the same time,
it's
you really got to
true.
look at the concept of what's going on.
And then sometimes you
Yeah.
have people, when you're dealing with people with dementia, and it doesn't matter how many times you tell them, and then you have to tell the family, they're not experiencing anything, and we've done that. We fought that fight before, but
Yeah.
I mean, that's
And
why
it's
you do
so
it. It just
sad,
if it was easy, then everybody would do it.
right? We
What
wouldn't be
what's
doing
easy is
this.
going in.
Yeah.
What's easy is going and paying your fee and going to a public place, and
Yep.
that's nothing wrong with that. That's fun. I enjoy that. But yeah, homes is where it's at if you really want to get into it. Uh,
Yeah.
but uh, but
Helping
get
people.
experience before you do it. Who do we
Yes.
Yeah,
got
and make
next
sure you've
week?
got protection for the family, for yourself, for your
Yes.
team,
It's more than
and
just going
Exactly.
in and
and follow
having
up.
experiences, because there's real
Protection.
people that live there and they live there 24/7. And, a
The
Yep.
lot of times if they've contacted you, it's because they're scared. It's because they don't,
the
they need assistance. And
Yep.
The
And a
key
lot of
point I make in my presentation is the battlefields throughout history are littered with bodies of dead soldiers in armor. So you can have all the protection you want. If you're meant to get hit, you're going to get hit.
You're gonna
I
get
don't
hit.
think
well,
you're going
Yep.
to get hit. I don't think you're going to get hit. You won't. I don't think you'll do that in a public place. I'm not saying that you can't get scratched, you can't get pushed or anything like that. You can meet up with an angry ghost, but you can run into something demonic, and that can just totally ruin your world and a home. So
Yep.
don't go in there without like I said, protection. Yeah, I mean, you definitely want to pray over yourself, but more than that, you have to know you and know your team, because
Yep.
things go sideways. It's
quickly,
crazy. What do we got
yeah,
next week? Who do we
Santiago
have?
Cirillo.
Is he going to be here?
Auntie. I don't know. I
I
didn't
better.
invite him.
I gotta invite him. I've sent him a message and make sure. Otherwise, we'll get the bag again. Anyhow,
Yes.
it's
it's
worked
fun.
Yeah,
out. I like
residential is
that.
kind of
Favorite
hard.
location.
but you know what? The bag was fun tonight.
The bag was
It
fun.
was very fun. It was very fun.
Yeah.
Of course, we always have fun when we're talking and discussing all the paranormal places we've been, even the ones that we've been together and the ones that we haven't been together, because we're AMOK and we're great and we have fun together.
And
We try. We try.
A.M.O.K says it all. Yeah.
Yeah, no
Yay!
joke. We are aptly named for sure.
Yay!
Hey, y'all hang around after the show. We'll talk a little bit. All right.
Are you gonna put us in the? You're gonna put us in the back?
Bye.
Bye, y'all!
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye!
right.
Oh, what happened?
Bye.
Bye.
Can they still hear us?
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Thanks for watching.